Good afternoon and happy Tuesday, 29 after midday. The man you just heard is a font of everything local music when it comes to the Perth live music scene. He joins me now. Taz, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Bodie. How you doing?
I am very well. Of course, you are from giglist.com.au. Gigs in a list, all things Perth live and local music. What have you got for us this week?
This week we've got so much happening. It looks like it's getting busier as we're getting towards the summer season, which is always fun to see. So I'm starting to have quite a lot to choose from now during the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, there's a fair bit going on. So Tuesday night.
Every week, where do we start? Where do we stop? We can talk for hours. There's just so much. So yeah, what is happening this week?
There is, and how I choose which show to talk about, I've got a bit of a method. I don't like to sort of repeat venues, or I like to kind of try and cover a wide range of genres as well, just in case, you never know who's listening. So
is it rock, paper, scissors, or not rock, paper, scissors? That's not
no, but you probably could. There's enough to choose from here, so. But
exactly. So let's get into it. What have you got?
Yeah. So speaking of a wide range of genres, tonight we have actually. I wanted to mention these guys because they're on tour at the moment from America. So it's it's good to know when the big sort of international bands are coming through town. They are pretty much as heavy metal as it gets. You might be able to guess from the title of the band. So tonight we've got at Magnet House at 7 p.m. on tour. They're touring a new album as well, actually. We have Cattle Decapitation and Fallujah. So these guys are Cattle Decapitation, in case you can't tell, pretty much sort of as heavy as it gets. So that's tonight at Magnet House, 7 p.m, all the way over from America. I personally really enjoy these guys. But we've also got something else completely different. If you're looking to get out tonight for some music, something a bit more chill, at the Rosemount Hotel tonight, we've actually got the Whopper students putting on a bit of a performance. They're doing what's called the Songbook Sessions. So it's basically a sort of celebration of original music which has been written and performed by the current music artist students from Whopper. So all sorts of stuff.
That's very cool, because you don't know who you're going to see. Like in 5-10 years' time, you could be out and about, and you might be thinking, I saw them so many years ago, and look where they are now. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. New up-and-coming artists, they're passionate about what they're doing. So that's the Whopper students the music artist students from Whopper putting on some original music tonight at the Rosemount Hotel at 7 p.m. Now, they're also doing that tomorrow night, so they're doing 2 consecutive nights of the Songbook Sessions. So Wednesday night as well, we've got the Whopper students at the Rosemount Hotel again at 7 p.m. So there's the time to go catch some cattle decapitation tonight at Magnet House, and then Whopper students tomorrow night. No cattle is actually harmed in the making of this music, for the record. But also tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we've got at the Indie Bar. The Indie Bar have been doing something called Plug and Play on Wednesday nights, which has become quite popular as far as I can see. And what they've decided to do is add to the plug. So now they're doing Unplug and Play, where they've decided to give a bit more attention to our local acoustic artists and solo performers. So Wednesday night at the Indie Bar, we've got an Unplug and Play from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's free entry, which is nice. And basically, it's just an intimate little night at the Indie Bar of sort of unplugged acoustic performers. So Wednesday night, I am personally quite interested in an artist who she'll be on around about 7:20 p.m. Her name is Charlotte Ross. Charlotte is a local indie acoustic artist who has an absolutely incredible voice and has some pretty exciting things in the works that I may or may not know about. So Charlotte Ross at the Indie Bar, also with a lineup of amazing acoustic solo performers as well. So that's Unplug and Play, 7 p.m. Wednesday night at the Indie Bar.
Very cool. Moving on to Thursday, what have you got?
So Thursday we've got the tour grinding its way around WA at the moment. We've got the Waifs. The Waifs are still doing their thing, so they're with Liz Stringer in Bunbury on Thursday night. So for any Bunbury locals or anyone heading down to Bunbury, Thursday night, the Waifs and Liz Stringer will be at the B-Rec at 7:30 p.m. So a bit of noise down Bunbury way.
Yeah, I saw them years ago supporting John Butler at Belvoir. Awesome band.
Oh, that would have been a great show, John Butler and the Waifs. Yeah, the Waifs, talented group of musicians, and really good songs. So they're down in Bunbury making some noise, so that's good. We've also got Thursday night. I wanted to mention now. I've personally not seen any of these artists, but I'm really enjoying this venue. So the venue, they've started sort of branching out and trying some new things. The Vinyl Cafe in Leederville. So 7 p.m. on Thursday night, we've got at the Vinyl Cafe, we've got Tristan Wills, Damien Gerke, sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, Gentle Jewel, and No Face, No Shame. So the Vinyl Cafe at Leederville, they're kind of really getting creative with how they support artists. Like they're offering listening parties to local bands who have released recent albums and stuff like that. So I like what they're doing with pushing the envelope a little.
Very cool. What else have you got? There's just so much. Where do we start? Where do we stop? Keep going. I'm all ears.
Yeah, I've got a fair bit to talk about, so I'll try and get through it, and hopefully I can mention everything. So Friday night, let's jump forward to the weekend. So Friday night we have Mojo's Bar in North Fremantle. This will be a good fun show. This one we've got the Kill Devil Hills with Lincoln McKinnon and the Wrecking Train and Little Things. So 8 p.m. Mojo's Bar. We've got a bit of a party gig going on there. Have you caught the Kill Devil Hills yourself?
I haven't. Maybe that's on my list of go-to gigs, I think.
Yeah, I've been seeing their name around, quite active for quite a while, and they put on a good show. So Mojo's Bar, Freo, 8 p.m. Friday could be your chance. We've also got a band I wanted to throw a shout out to. I've been seeing their name on gig list constantly. These guys seem to be quite busy at the moment. We've got the Heelys. The Heelys are performing at Johnny Fox's Northbridge, 7 p.m. Friday night. I've personally not caught the Heelys. I've just been seeing their name a lot, so they seem to be quite active. And it appears to be an acoustic with percussion performance. So, have you seen the Heelys?
I haven't. Always good to stand out, though.
Yeah, exactly. They've been quite busy, so I felt like they deserved a shout out there. One more gig for Friday night. I wanted to mention something else. So, we've got a little bit of heavier rock and roll. We've got at the Milk Bar at Civic Hotel in Inglewood at 7:30 p.m. We've got Breed, Chick Spit, Lamentia, Mika, and Mossy Fog. So this is a bit more sort of darker rock, sort of psychedelic rock, I guess you could say. That one looks like a good night. So Milk Bar, 7:30 p.m. Friday. That'll be Breed with support acts.
Cool. What's going on? Go on for the weekend.
Saturday, let's charge forward. So if you're down Margaret River Way, or if you're heading down Margaret River Way, there's a band I mentioned a few weeks back, Pot Plant House Party. They are taking their tour on the road. So Pot Plant House Party have got Bottle supporting, and they're playing at the River in Margaret River, 7 p.m. Saturday night. So Pot Plant House Party are good fun. They put on a good show, so that'll be a good one for the Margs crew. We've also got Electric State. Now, surely you've seen or heard the name Electric State floating around in recent times, Bodie.
I have. They're very good friends of HFM.
Yes, excellent. I thought that might have been the case. Electric State, you might know, have just been off touring Japan, actually. So they're a local... They describe themselves as a grunge-style hard rock band. So I guess they're kind of, flying the flag for that kind of 90s grungy rock vibe, which is a good thing in my books. So Electric State, they're returning from their Japan tour. So they're doing a return from tour show Saturday night at Convenience Northbridge. So it's the bar behind the Convenient door, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
8 p.m. and they've got Nylon Stroke, Tears of Venom supporting them. $15 entry, doors at 7:40. So that'll be a good one.
Sounds awesome to me. They just keep going. What else? For me?
Yeah. What would you like to see?
Where do I start? Where do I stop? I am a big fan of Helen Shanahan as well. She's in Freo, playing at 8 p.m. at Freo at Kiddo Art House even.
The Art House, the Freo Art House.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. I'm having a quick look now. So this is Friday night? Saturday night?
Saturday night, Helen Shanahan and Freo. I am a massive fan. We mentioned them quite a lot, but Darren Reed and the Soul City Groove, they played very local in Gosnells just recently. They're in Bassendean on Saturday night. What else has got your ears pricked up?
Yep, Darren Reed, Soul City Groove, Bassendean Hotel at 8:30. These guys put on a great show. On that note, let's have a quick mention. We've got a few amazing cover bands. So Saturday night we've got Slim Jim and the Fats. They're at the Paddington Ale House in Mount Hawthorn at 9 p.m. We've got Darren Reed and the Soul City Groove in Bassendean at 8:30. And then later on in the night, it gets a little grungier. We've got Band from Hell at Amplifier Bar at 11:30 p.m. So between those three bands, you're going to catch a huge range of incredibly well-performed covers. Those three bands, they're absolutely rock and roll. So any of those would be great to see. But moving forward quickly to Sunday, so we've got some cool things to mention. We've got a bit of a gig list regular, Julius Latiro. He's a solo acoustic performer. He's gigging quite a lot. He's going to be actually at the RAC Arena at 12 o'clock p.m. midday Sunday, performing there. So that'll be cool for Julius to be at the arena. We've also got TJ O'Donovan performing some music at Whiteman Park at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. at Whiteman Park with some music, that could be quite nice. Good spot to go with the family. But
grab an early morning coffee, away you go.
Oh, beautiful, and such a lovely area. We've also got Jack Davies. So Sunday night, Jack Davies is now doing a residency, a solo residency. So you might have heard of Jack Davies and the Bush Chooks. Fantastic band. So Jack himself is doing a solo residency this month at the Clancy's Fremantle Fish Pub. So 7 p.m. Sunday night, Jack Davies will be there. He kind of does a different lineup each week, lights some candles and invites people up to play with him and does a bit of recording. So that's a good spot there. But also we've got a local business called Rock Scholars.
Tell me more.
Excellent initiative. Basically, they have a whole bunch of local musicians who act as mentors, and they bring people through and they basically mentor them into starting bands, and they help them sort of get started amongst the students in a new original band, and they help them kind of become a band, I guess, for people of all experience levels. And what Rock Scholars are doing Sunday is they're actually taking out their Term 3 student bands to do a show. So Rock Scholars are bringing their Term 3 gig train, as they've described it, to the Rosemount Hotel on... they're at the Rosemount Hotel on Friday. So Friday we've got Rock Scholars at the Rosemount Hotel. We've also got Linnet's Lounge on Sunday at 1 p.m. So they're going to be demonstrating 8 of their bands. So Rock Scholars are coming out with 8 of their bands performing starting from 1 o'clock p.m. at Linnet's Lounge, Northbridge on Sunday. And I think it's a really great thing they've got going on there, Rock Scholars. So that'll be interesting to check out, to see how they're doing there.
We say all the time, where do we start, where do we stop? If we could chat for hours, we could, but the place to go, if you've missed any of these gigs, just simply head to giglist.com.au. Taz from Giglist, you are an awesome contributor to WA local music, and your band are going in and is going gangbusters. So you're a very busy man.
Yeah, we got to play Amplifier just this weekend gone, after which I managed to catch Band from Hell, who I mentioned earlier. So that's they caught my attention there. But yeah, we've got a lot coming up. We've got 2 gigs in the next fortnight as well. So yeah, it's all good fun, getting out, getting amongst it, playing some music with a group of friends, and listing your gigs on Giglist. It's all good fun.
The only way to go, Taz from giglist.com.au. Thank you for your time, and we will chat again very, very soon.
Sounds good. Thank you, Bodie. Have a good arvo.
Will do. There you go. If you do like checking out local music, then as I said, just head to giglist.com.au. The All 80s Workday continues. Hunters and collectors for you now. 16 to 1, HFM.